so much, all of you. This is recording. Please show your lovely face. Okay, I have not seen Yi Tan and Ai Tan and Yu Fan or 把两个名字放在一起. Okay, show your face, please. Thank you so much. I like your background, Ming Yang. Don't be shy, please. Please don't be shy. All right. Whoever is behind them, just say hi. Okay, hi. Good afternoon, everybody. Okay, this is old ugly boy Uncle Raymond here. So that's me. Okay, just a quick run out. Okay, I was a teacher for Ming Yang's sake. Okay, it's been 7 years. Oh, my Yifan is in finally. 哎，我的黄秋哥哥已经进来了，来咱们炸。Ming Yang, are you Singaporean or from China? Must type one there. From China. Yeah, thank God you are in Singapore, right?
Yeah.
Lucky we are not in US. Lucky we are not in US. Thank God. Hi, 王初哥哥于凡你好. Okay, guys, thank you very, very much. First of all, I think all of you have got your rewards, right? Thumbs up. You got your rewards from JLC, right? JF Learning Center. Do you get it? The $20 rewards, right? Right, 一波有吗？没有吗？ Cannot be. Ranchen, you got it? Got it right. Okay, all of you. Yishi, you 拿到吗？ Yishi?
I don't really care.
Why?
I mean, I don't know.
You don't care? It's
because I don't spend money.
It's my little token for you. Now, Mingy, give me an idea to show that every lesson, if possible, we add points. It's just like playing games. We take every lesson like a games, you know. Like just now, before I start, I was watching 跑吧兄弟. It's so interesting that they get points and playing. This is so creative.
奔跑吧兄弟.
Oh, 奔跑吧兄弟. Sorry. Yes.
You what? Which season are you watching?
The latest one, but I told Yipo
this one.
Not
you
nice,
better
right?
watch the. Yeah, you better watch the first 2 seasons.
I agree. 那个黄祖蓝还有鹿晗 that one, right?
No. I mean the original one.
The first few episodes, yeah, I agree. I miss them a lot. And that's how I learned my Mandarin. Okay, I learned some of I love the ancient arts and history of all the building in China. No, seriously. I think I'm born in the wrong era. I should be in Su Dongbo time. Anyway, good evening. Good morning, everybody. Li Chen, yes, thank you.
Hey,
yes, Li Chen.
邓超 Angelababy,
yes.
陈赫、王祖蓝，还有
风水轮流转. Okay, anyway, thanks to all of you who got the rewards. Continue to get tortured and tormented and disturbed by Uncle Raymond's. And indirectly, you also, yes, okay, you guys also. I really enjoyed the past 3 months with all of you. So the next few months, okay, when I say serious, means very serious, guys. Because I think for the next few months, some of you in Set 2 will have exam. I already prepared some of the exam paper for all of you, but it's not for Ming Yang. It's no way that I'm going to sit there 1 hour to see you do the exam paper. So I need your integrity. Like last week, okay, I was doing a course, so we are talking about integrity, about looking at all the pictures and then to identify this picture is in D7 or C5 or A1, that kind of things. So some of them took the picture and then sent in the WhatsApp. I totally refused to see it, and guess what? My result was 0. But when I was doing my presentations as a team leader, okay, and using the hanger as an example for 60 different ideas, we came up 5 very ridiculous ideas, and we got top in among all the 6 groups. Okay, and this is how we can learn. Hey, Ming Yang, relax. Okay, not be so strict. Okay, be crazy a bit. You see all my backgrounds here, all funny backgrounds. Okay. This is not in school, even though I'm an ex-discipline teacher. We are here to learn. We are here to get as much as you can. And it's here that you torture me, I torture you. Okay, that's how we learn. Okay, now, Yibo, are you ready? Okay, we're going to share your essay. Okay, go. They continue on the next few months. It's going to be even tougher along the ways. Okay, I really prepare all the tests and exam paper as well as other things. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Beverly Seals. This is a lessons that I heard dear to my heart and which I have learned with consequences. Let me recount to you what had happened to me. Okay.
It's not on this fateful day. It's like a long period.
You mean on this, not on these fateful days, man?
Yeah, it's not. It's like There's primary school, there's secondary school. It's a long period.
Oh, okay. On this faithful journey, then sorry.
Oh.
Okay. Carry on. No, I like your starting. Now remember, Ming Yang, just to take note. I like your starting because you are giving a hook. You know, it's the meaning of hook, right? You're hooking people up to entice them. Remember, all story is just to have entertainment, enticing, and get it more enthusiastic. Like Ming Yi, because of your fishing trip, it inspired 2 students to write a fishing trip. Seriously. Next time I mark already, I show you. Okay. Right. So carry on. Liang, can I see a thumbs up if you are there? Just in case, sorry, Ivo. Because today he's very quiet. You should have. No, okay, thanks. Yufan, are you okay, Yufan? Can you show me your face just in case? Yufan? Okay, thanks. Thank you, Yufan. I missed one of your essay, right? Last week I forgot to read. So later you're going to read it out, okay, for that one. Remember about sleeping one? The hourly one, correct? And then yesterday you sent one, right? Yesterday, sorry, don't tell the whole class, just tell you. Yesterday I was too busy going Lazada and Shopee. Don't tell the whole class, shh, don't tell them. 我忙着去找我的其他的东西. So by the time I open already, too tired already. So don't tell the class, okay? Let's go. During primary
school, I had this problem of not paying attention in class and often not doing my homework. This caused me many problems.
Honda, Suzuki, Mitsubishi, Toyota. Hey, hello, brother, slow down lah. Why you into人啊？人的不是人的。Why you rushing？ 你赶去哪里？你要去买那只鸟，也不是这么紧张吗？ Yeah, I know. Okay, sorry, Liang Ning. If I can't, so are you saying I'm insulting the Japanese language?
Yeah, that's kind of racist.
Since when not racist? Last night, when I was doing my Shopee that time, I accidentally watched a movie about how the Japanese killed all the Chinese when the Chinese was running away for their life. Okay, under the Geneva Convention, you're not supposed to kill innocent life, right? They bomb everyone, they kill everyone, they torture everyone along the way. Okay, so yeah.
And they rape everyone.
Yes, the Nanjing 大屠杀, correct. Okay.
So you know, I live like quite near to Nanjing.
I really one day I really need to go and visit the Nanjing the Memorial Hall. And really,
I went there already.
I want Nanjing food very nice.
I want
very nice. A lot of like statues of people tortured to death.
No, I really want to go to the main ones to really to bow myself and have a 3-minute silence to them.
Sure, there is 8 people displayed there.
Yeah, to seriously there, and hopefully I can like go into the time machine to that year 1939. Wow, then I bring all my machine gun.
And then you get
and then you get killed.
Shut up, guys! 你诅咒我啊!
Sure,
I will pass the machine gun.
Travel back.
No, I pass the machine gun.
I don't think getting machine gun.
I ask you, how many machine gun and bullet you can bring?
No, 你先杀死一些那些老鬼子，然后把他们的枪抢过来。Then you multiply effect, brother.
No, they have bombers.
Not one.
They have like superior in numbers. They have bombers. They have tanks. Yeah.
Even you
just
take
one airplane through bomb at you. How?
You cannot change history lah. I agree lah. I cannot understand. But I just cannot take it when they see all these kind of innocent life killed. So I'm so sorry, Liang Ning. Sumimasen. Tomo. Okay, 开始.
During primary school, I had this problem of not paying attention in class and often not doing my homework. This caused me many problems, such as the constant fear of my teacher calling my parents and my mother finding incomplete homework in my bag. Every time the teacher calls my mom, she will beat me fiercely because she cared about me and wanted me to change. But I did not. I continued to not do my homework and not pay attention in class. Now that I think back, I think one of the times I was most afraid of is parent-teacher meetings. as I am afraid that the teacher will say something bad about me. I was also very arrogant, thinking that I know how to do certain questions without practicing. This led to my result being very bad and getting beaten for it, forming a vicious cycle. As the thing I did not know was slowly piling up like a snowball, getting bigger and bigger. Luckily, my mother enrolled me for tuition, which taught me all the questions that will be tested for PSLE Math and Science. That was why I did not fail and got a mark of over. Wait,
Alright, 45 referring to maths or science or referring to what? Sorry, I forgot to put the E behind the sign.
总体的.
Then the overall marks for my PSLE score. My overall marks.
However,
My overall result. Okay, carry on.
However, I did not work hard enough on my science. If not, I would have gotten a higher mark. When my mother saw my PSLE score, I could see the clear look of disappointment and anger on her face. She was like a raging volcano ready to erupt and exterminate all the life around me. She stared daggers at me. If looked to kill, I could have died.
You copy from one of the books, right?
Hmm?
You copy from one of the creative books, right?
No.
Is
So
it?
I don't have your book.
No, it's not my book. It's from a book that is full of all these kind of beautiful sentences.
No,
You know that? Don't have?
I don't have.
Okay.
No, sure, I had tuition in like primary school. Like they taught us like this.
I don't care whether you copy from Obama, Osama, or Bin Laden, or Donald Duck, Donald Trump. I don't care.
Should be later is a terrorist.
I don't care. Because I know Osama is a terrorist. I don't care from Lee Kuan Yew, from whoever. Okay, as long as the sentences make sense.
From Hitler.
Bring you point. That is more important.
From Stalin.
Okay? Japanese is one of the countries that like to do a lot of copycat. And now
the Koreans is more copycat. They think that everything is from Korean.
They
think that Korean is Korean people.
Yeah, do you know what? Now people already say, China also copycat. You tell me, which country don't copycat one another? Huh? It's so stupid, no? When the people say like that without using their brain. You mean the person who says things, there's this story, since you talk about copycat, I'm not sharing with you Christian things. There was once this prostitute was about to stone to death by a lot of people. So she came to Jesus and said, Jesus, please help me. So Jesus walked in front and looked at the crowd. And he said to the crowd, if you have no sin, if you have no sin, now take the stone and throw at her. Then Jesus squat down and draw a circle on the ground. The first person who took the stone, dropped the stone, was an old senior man. Slowly, surely, and definitely, one by one, they drop the stone and move away. The first person who dropped the stone is old man. Who doesn't have sin? That means if you have no sin at all, then you stone her. That's a good one, right? True now. So sometimes I'm not teaching you Bible things. I'm teaching you things that is relevant. You cannot just say, no, it's nothing wrong. If you copy you, but make sure if you are in the other Sec 1 class, you cannot copy the whole essay from someone. You can copy certain sentences here and there, but when you're studying in university or even JC, it's called plagiarisms. You cannot copy the whole chunk inside.
But if you get legally charged on it.
Yes, remember, call on me India, call on me China, call on me Taiwan.
There's no China in Taiwan.
During my music lesson, right? My teacher played a video called "Call on Me India."
Same.
And then right, the songwriter of India, "Call on Me India," and songwriter of "Call on Me Singapore," right, began to have a furious online debate already.
Yes.
Wow, Liang Ning, finally you talk to me. If not, 我真身不舒服. In Cantonese, it's called it 周身唔舒服. Finally, you talk to me. I feel good, man. Torture me, man, Liang Ning. Please, for goodness sake. You keep quiet. I feel very uneasy. Thank you. Yes.
I didn't know you're this type of person.
Yeah. Hey, you're supposed to win me, leh.
Sure, you want people to torture you?
Yes. You need to torture me because you need to argue with me. 难道你要去社会给人家 torture 你吗? Your job is to protect your family, correct now, guys? True not? Just like I'm learning Hong Quan recently. I got 3 weeks I never go because I got some duty in the station and others. So when 师兄 asked me, 你还知道那个招数吗? So I just anyhow hit, end up, you know what happened? My whole body blue black. I injured myself. Then he told me, 你做警察嘞，你自己照顾不了，你怎么去保护市民，对不对？ True not? Seriously, we are like a martial art. 我们是好像在学咏春。If you cannot win your 师傅，你要讲去打 MMA 啊。One of my Sec4 students just recently want to come to me. Uncle Raymond, I want to be one MMA. I start laughing myself, man. Seriously, you can't even study hard, study well. You want to play MMA? Come on, the mom was really very sad. I told you right just now, Ipo, right? They're using handphone. The reason why I ask you to keep reading is because there's one very important thing. Okay, your reading is good, your momentum is good, but you halfway you get punctured. 你漏气了. You cannot have the stamina. It's very important. When your writing is the same, remember, okay, you must have the A grade stamina. Now, you will be good if you can add this on. Now, after many years, stop shaking your head, please. I'm very blurry already. 你不是吃摇头丸哦? Okay, please. Okay, so after many years, stop issue. I say stop already. You all two stop shaking. Oh my goodness. Okay, so after many years, 一波你应该这样写. Remember last week, I talked about now, sit down and listen to me, right? Remember the story? Right, it's very touching, right? Ipo, were you there, right? Ipo, right? Remember now, sit down and listen to me. My father said to me, right? Remember the story? My cousin Romeo death. Remember
that one.
Yeah. Why don't you add in something like that? You say that after many years, when I look at my mom's, okay, sitting at the sofa there where the hair turned gray. Okay, today I'm a lawyer. After all these years, she has been really unconditional love to me and made me what I am today. I'm very grateful, even though when I was young, okay, can't get used to her because of her attitude. Then I cannot take it. Okay, 我已经晕了，你再等我等一下我晕下去啊 I cannot teach you. Okay, come on, let's go. Carry on, 一波. Carry on. During secondary, you see, the secondary is, you don't put SEC, all right? You put the full, okay, let's go.
In secondary one, I found it hard to catch up with the teacher. When the teacher was already done with half of the maths textbook, I still did not understand how to do questions and still often never do my work and pay attention in class. During the first exam
During the first exam, year one in secondary ones, I got very poor marks or poor grades, even scoring a big flat 0 for geography. Carry on.
As a result of that, I faced the fate of being kicked out of the school. If my annual exam was not good.
Honestly, just curious, is it true? Is it true? It can be flat, it can be flat, and it can be fat also can. This flat 就是平的，也是可以 fat 也是一个大鸡蛋，一粒鸡蛋。Is it true that you really got score 0 for geography?
Yes, I did.
Anyway, I think all of you must really give a thumbs up. Not sarcastic to you. It's not easy to share your life with all of us. Recently, in my Facebook, one of my MP shared her life in the Facebook about her past. No, it's not easy. And then people were saying that, no, you have tattoo, you must be a bad guy. Remember, we are not God. 我们要对人一视同仁. All right, all are equal. Okay, seriously. So remember that, yes, guys, you are talking to one another. This is what I see. It's okay. Carry on the chat. Okay, don't worry about it. So, Yipo, I would say that thank you very much for your courage to share. Hey, I don't understand how the hell you can get 0 for geography. You say Max got 0, I understand it. Geography is really there, no? How can I say? The earth is flat. You tell me the earth is flat.
Oh, no, sure. So like some question I don't know, but the question I know, I read wrongly.
Okay. Oh,
geography, do you test the map?
I hate that.
The map?
Yes, map. The
map is the easiest. That means that you can at least get 1 mark, 2 mark like that.
I hate the map.
Not got 0 1.
I hate the map. Sometimes when I teach the map to my class, They ask me, Mr. Sean, what is the bearing? What is this? Or I have to do the calculation. And that's why during my NS time, when I'm doing the math, I always get scolded for that. Anyway, carry on.
But the math is the easiest.
对你来说是易如反掌，
I mean,
苦瓜烂熟。对 Uncle Raymond 是不是了如指掌，是变成一个鸡蛋。
So-
Okay,
so
I'm
that
not
means
good at
that
that 啦。
it's my 天分啊。
对对，每个人都有天分。Yes, I think you should keep up that way. Since you tell me this, and all of you, I think really must give a thumbs up to the issue. I like your confidence level. Keep it up. Whoever, some sorry, this is recording. Whoever any idiot tell you issue, you just shut up. 添什么分，狗粪就有. Then never mind. You don't care about them. You know, because when the person say that to you, he's jealous of you. He's envy of you. He know he cannot beat you. So you have to use this kind of methodologies to kill you off. So all these, you can use it to write in your essay, to voice it like what Ipo is doing it. You see, you feel bad. If I can see how you feel that when he failed his exam, I think when you're writing this, you kind of flashback your life in the primary school, in the way how your mom's doing that to you. But I tell you, when you grow older, when you are an adult, when you have a family, when you have children, you will understand your mom this 4个字，用心良苦. Definitely, okay? No mothers in this world will want their children to suffer. They rather you to suffer young in terms of educations and eventually make you a very successful person. Ming Yang, I'm sorry, you're not my student here, and all of them know. In this class, none of them are my students. I'm teaching leaders. So a leaders must behave like a leaders. Okay? So if you think you're a student, then sorry. Okay, your future career is a leaders, leading your own family, leading your life. Okay, that's very important. Carry on, sir. Ipo, luckily,
my mother forced me to revise all my subjects, and I managed to pass with flying colors my exam during Sec 2.
Okay, so be careful, because you are typing. You remember you must write secondary, yeah. Okay, go.
Where was I?
Secondary 2 parents teachers conference. My teacher told me
that because I did not do my work, some of my classmates thought I will not be good during group work, so they do not accept me to join the.
This is very common, Ipo. I always have this when I was a teacher. Mr. Shang, I don't want to join Ipo. I don't want to join Liang Ling. Okay, they talk a lot. They don't work. I don't want to join Yishu. They think it's very howdy and all these things. You know the first thing I tell the person, okay, there's two choices. Okay, A, you join them and be yourself. 2, if you don't join them, be yourself. That's simple. In life, you cannot please everybody. Okay, if in the group, you're bound to have this for the rest of your life. Just like when I was in this training with new groups, and we are all adults, we come from different backgrounds. Okay, you have to learn, relearn and unlearn. You have to get used to all these kind of things. You cannot say, sorry, I don't like, then that's it. Okay, right? Like Mingy's fishing trip. Actually, you want, should I say that you kind of asking me, I wrote this fishing trip before in my essay. I'm thinking to rewrite again when I have time. It's really make it difference. Brighten it up, please. I can't see. Somebody is doing something. Thank you, Ipo. Let's go.
Where? Oh, this triggered me and made me very upset. A tear wells up in my eyes. This made me to submit to do better and change all the impression of my classmate on me. Thus, in order to do that, I will have to pull up my socks and do better, changing in the attitude of me towards study for a better future and career in my life. In conclusion, I have indeed learned something, and that is you will not get good results if you don't work hard for it. You can only reap what you sow. If you don't sow, you will reap nothing but dirt.
I like copy this now. Ipo, copy this whole chunk of sentence down, because it's going to be very useful, not only in your essay, but definitely in your life. 一份收获，医生帮我 呀，以前是不是一份耕耘一份收获是吗？还是一份收获一份？
一份耕耘一份收获，
对吗？对啊，谢谢两位大哥。Yes, make use of that. You put this inside that. Finally, as I can see some of you, or in fact all of you, getting to start to put the conclusion in a very meaningful things. Okay, I'm sure if I study really hard and pay attention in class, doing my homeworks properly, I will have a bright future filled with happiness and memory, and I can do it. Turning around and looking at my mother's aging, I really appreciate her hard work. Tears start rolling my eyes, and I would really like to thank my mom of that. I tell you, whoever marked this essay, whoever have their mother, they will understand how they feel. And yesterday, or was the day before, 3:30 a.m., I woke up. I kid you not. I just cannot sleep. I start waking up suddenly. And one of the words that come to my mind is this word. Liang, how you spell? I want to highlight it.
Spell or pronounce?
Pronounce, sorry. Pronounce. Study, yeah, thanks. And study stands for what? Simply, listen now, simply to understand deeply yourself. And it's called study. Study hard because you want to know yourself to get something. Study well because you want to know what is happening to yourself. Study the environment because you want to put yourself in this environment to make sure that you are able to understand this environment. Study for your future because you want to know yourself what your future is going to uphold for you. That's the study. So you see, this word study is very useful. You are the first group I share with you about this STUDY. I'm very good. I like to use all these kind of acronyms and abbreviations, stuff, things like that. Okay, study simply to understand deeply yourself. Study the environment, study the situation, study the information, study the data, study of what is going to happen to Singapore, because you want to know how you can contribute yourself to the country, to your family, to the society, as well as to yourself as a leader. Okay, so study is a very important word. Write down somewhere. Simply to understand deeply yourself. That is called study. 那个华文字是读，对吗？对吗？读书，读那个文章，读这个字，读很有意思。Study, all right? Thank you so much. Next one, I want to finish out Ipo's essay if you don't mind. Then we follow by others. Let's go. What kind of society are we living in now? Let's go.
The society we're living in now can be viewed in both negative and positive and have its pros and cons.
Stop. Why you suddenly laugh until suddenly I don't need a 作文很好笑咩? The study we are living. 你吓到我嘞。不要这么压力嘞，一波。The society we are living in now can be viewed in both negative and positive, as it has its pros and cons. First of all, there are some factors which are used to determine what kind of society we are living. I like that. Okay, there are factors. So you're telling your audience, your readers, in which are the standards of living, example for the economy and housing and education, political health, and the leisures and social interactions. 先生，你的 paragraph 哦，一段而已啊，从 the society all the way 到 not cherish them 啊，你有问题啊 ？You don't paragraph 啊 ？Then 我怎么读？我很辛苦嘞。Okay, carry on. These factors play a huge part.
This factor plays a huge part in what society we are living in right now. Let's talk about politics, meaning the government that leads us. The society we're living is Singapore, where we are led by a Democratic Republic government. Democratic Republic is a form of government operating on principles adopted from a republic and democracy. Rather than being across two entire separate systems, Democratic Republic may function on principles shared by both republic and democracy. So living in this society most likely means that we will dislike other types of governmenting, such as communism and capitalism. Secondly, economics. Economics is a social science concerned with the
With the production,
distributing, and consumption of goods and services. It studies how individual, businesses, governments, and nations make choices about how to allocate resources.
Stop. So you say that it studies, right? You see? Okay, I'm reading Liangling some Wi-Fi stuff. My assistant is giving advice to the rest. Okay, so you see, it studies how individual. The word studies tells you want to know individual. The business people want to know themselves. The government also want to know yourself. So the word study is a kind of words that will help you to further enhance your learning, enforce your thinking, and ensure what you have planned it out will not fail you and make you a better person. Okay, thank you. Carry on, please.
Singapore is a high-income economy with a gross national income of US dollar 54.53 per capita. As of
$4,530 US dollars. Where this information you get from?
Where's the evidence? Google.
Then you must put that the source from where?
Via Google.
No, Google is not right. You must say the exact source where 你从哪里拿来的? Is it from CNN, CNA, BBC, or no, or where? Or World Economic Asia's forums or something like that? Which research? Okay, when you do all these things, actually I'm reading like a A-level or even a poly's essay. Okay, where you do like a business diploma, that kind of things. But then you must give, I may read this figure correctly, but I need the evidence to support. Remember your history. You need cross-referencing, you need comparison skill, you need inference skills. You need to have evidence to support your arguments. Okay, you are like a lawyer, right? Ipo, carry on. The country?
The country provides one of the world's most business-friendly regulatory environments for local entrepreneurs. He is ranked among the world's more competitive economy in the society we're having now. Living in such a high economic society country means that people earn more money and thus tend to take things for granted. For example, many children think that phone, money, and food are things you can get easily and do not cherish them.
Then this item, do not cherish these necessity goods or things that they are having it now. Okay, carrying on. Thirdly, I like the circle. So firstly, secondly, thirdly, okay, carry on.
Thirdly, housing. In Singapore, housing is not a problem as it reached a rate of over 90% home ownership, where almost everyone has a home to what?
Ownership where almost everyone has a home to stay.
Oh, the HDB, Housing Development Board, set up to build
houses
to house everyone in Singapore. They have the laws aiding them to be able to take land free will if needed to build houses. Fourthly, education. In Singapore, compulsory education includes 6 years of primary, 4 years of secondary school, and 1 to 3 years of post-secondary school, preschool, kindergarten.
It's what this society in Singapore is all about. Okay, let me carry on now. Preschool called kindergarten is, I put that CME, is a voluntary and offered both by the Ministry of Education and private provider CME. Any relations to this society? So you can tell them that from young, the Singaporean kids are starting to be grooming up. Okay, at a very young age, they already start to learn, okay, to be more educated. Carry on. So I put that. So how is this related society? The instructional system is central, well-developed curriculum, simple syllabus for each course aligned to an end of course. At the end of the 4 years, you are giving me this, which the examiner know that this is the structure what the government is giving for the education in primary and secondary.
It's related to like the people living in this society. Because the amount of education given to them.
So at the end of 6 year primary school, okay, they mentioned all these things, right? So based on these results, students are admitted to one, so what? So they are given the good educations. Then 你只要把这些跟他讲说 just summarize it, 不用写到这么长，明白吗？ Just summarize it, say, in Singapore, we have 14 years of education or 16 years of education. That means 6 years primary school, 4 years in secondary school, and 2 years in JC or poly. So all in all, you can put that 20 years of educations. Okay, so in order to nurture, to inculcate, and to give a good educations to the students, to the Singaporeans children. Okay, so that they have a better pathway. I'm not sure whether all of you agree or not, since all of you are in the MOE system. But as you know, MOE start to change. Like now, primary 1 and 2, there's no exam. Primary Sec 1 and Sec 3 got no exam. Is it the good things that we have more on HI, GI, more on show and tell interactions? Yes, to a certain extent. So these are the society they call, remember guys, I talked about paradigm shift. Okay, a shifting from an old methodologies to a new methodologies, a paradigm shift in your life from an old way of transformations, like what Yibo last time don't like to study, don't like to pay attention, but now slowly, always use the SSD, slowly, surely, and definitely Yibo is moving out on that. Okay, carry on. Lastly,
the people.
No, the teens. You don't put the people teens.
Oh,
okay, you just choose one. Lastly, the teenagers or the adolescents, to be exact.
I call strawberry generation. Both of us are in a better position today to provide for our children than our parents were for us. For example, our children may have ample opportunity to go for enrichment classes, holiday, birthday parties.
A new era in this society. ERA, a new era in this society. 一个新的什么啊？时代 Yes, correct. Thank you. Carry on.
Besides tending to their physical needs, we may also need to meet their emotional needs by praising them at every opportunity in this society we are facing and the real cruel society we are looking at daily. Surely, there's nothing wrong with rewarding and affirming our children, but doing so without a good basis can lead to an entitlement mindset to our children. What's that? Like to our children, and then I can read.
Which one? Sorry, I lost track just now. I was reading my WhatsApp.
Entitlement mindset. Up. Just move your mouse up. Right.
To our children in this 21st century society.
Perhaps they have already manifested in another way, where they have become disillusionized and bitter when they don't receive what they desire. Does our parenting style contribute to this misplaced sense of entitlement? And like us, children grow up in a time where they learn how to swipe screen on handphone and tablet before they can even talk. In some cases, this gadget has become very convenient nannies for a child, especially in engaging them and keeping them quiet. But while IT is a great help in learning, our children should be taught to use it in moderation. Addiction to social media or technology as a whole can result in a generation that socially challenged when it comes to face-to-face interactions in this modern society.
这个是你自己写的吗？还是你从哪里拿出来的？
拿出来的。
这边啊。
Yeah.
Okay, please copy down in a book. And then if you can memorize 苦瓜烂熟. Thank you, Mingyi. Yes, copy down. Don't just 为什么每次读错？苦瓜。滚瓜
就是 get out 的那个滚。
OK， 滚瓜辣手，对不起，滚瓜辣手。
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, no. Write it in one of the books, an exercise book called Yibo Creative Sentences or Yibo Creative Paragraph. 把你那些很 very interesting sentences or paragraph like this one, I put there. Okay, put it inside there. Okay, put it inside here. Okay, yeah. Okay, take away, please. Thank you. All right, thank you. Because I can't see already. All right, thank you, sir. All right, carry on. So this is all this can copy. It's very good. It's really very good though, because this is a very true fact of life. Even sometimes I also got problem writing it. Like I would not think of nanny. I would think it's another companion. It's instead of nanny. Okay, it's like another invisible friends. Especially for those children are being bullied in school, they will use computer games as one of their masterpiece. So I'm telling you a true story. One of my students, he used to be very quiet in school, like so-called not really bullied. But when he played, there's one game that time was very popular. Was it Dota or FIFA? You know FIFA? FIFA, the football one. Okay, FIFA, but it's on FIFA online. But that time got LAN gaming shop. So he was playing. He's very fat, seriously. And nobody want to play football with him. But when he was in the online FIFA, he was one of the top 2, not top 3, top 2. And then later when they found out that, oh, wow, this student is actually the student that, this first player, sorry, was the student that they knew. Okay, so in life, yeah, it's very true. It's like when we ask him that time, so yeah, because gaming is like my good friends. It's no more a nanny. It's like 一个好伙伴，一个 invisible 伙伴这样。Okay, so nothing wrong, huh? Let's go. Last 2 paragraphs.
As parents, we need to monitor our own use of our gadget. Like our children are constantly observing our behaviors and learning non-verbal communication strategies from us.
Copy this now also. This one is definitely from, you copy somewhere, right? Copy
Just
this
the government website.
Just copy it down. Whoever tell you, because this is practice, this is essay. If you don't copy, if you don't share, not many of us will start reading. The purpose of these creative lessons is to share, to add in more things. At the end of the day, whether it's government website or not, you start to modify it, just to change. 好像炒饭这样，你先放蛋先，还是放饭先，还是放蛋先，还是放饭，还是饭还是蛋，还是两个一起全部混杂在一起 ，put it together and fry. There's many methods. Okay, it's up to you to make it nice. It's your own taste bud. But make sure the taste bud that you cook these creative writings, there is a flavor, there is an aroma, there is a good taste, there's a good sense of presentations, just like Master Chef like that, okay? That's very important, all right? Take away, please, thank you. I don't know how you all do the arrow, tick, 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 and then put your name there so fast. Like, seriously, you're very good.
It's under annotation, right? It's under stem.
Oh, so it's
like this.
Oh, like what this? Okay, thanks, Liang Ning. No,
Oh,
you know what, Liang Ning? I'm very scared of doing all this annotation on the screen. Even though I'm an IT graduate, I got phobia of putting that. I don't know why. No, seriously. So at first, when I was doing Zoom last year, remember the circuit breaker, right? So some of my students do this. I freak out. No, you know why I freak out? I literally use my hand to clean on the screen. Stop it, guys. Laughing me, can't put you. I literally use my hand to clean, no.
And I clean. Can you guys stop?
Don't worry.
Last
time, right?
Well, you also hate
there was someone draw a line on my Zoom meeting annotation whiteboard, right? And I was like, holy shit. And I was like,
did you find the picture?
I 我以为是黑板哦，对了，于是我以为是黑板可以擦。Then I say like, then suddenly I say, hey, 我在做什么啊？ Why am I doing this? I can't do it. What? Even though my monitor is a touch screen. Yes, sorry.
Last time, when I go for another tuition, then that tuition teacher they always put the visualizer on the screen, not on the whiteboard, just on the screen. Then that tuition teacher always forgot that it is a screen, not a whiteboard. So they use a whiteboard marker to write on the screen, and
oh my god! Oh my!
I don't know how many screen, that kind of screen you can pull down and pull out that kind.
Yes. I'm sorry.
I don't know how many she has wasted.
I done it twice. I done it twice. I used the permanent marker.
Permanent marker even worse.
Oh, that one.
And by the way,
I did it in school. Okay. Okay. I did it in school.
You actually did it.
So
yes.
Sometimes if you use permanent marker and write on whiteboard. Sometimes you just use the whiteboard marker and cover, then you erase, can erase.
Yeah.
But after that, I don't know, ma. So then the next teacher asked, I don't know who is the one, clown, no. Go and write the projector in a permanent marker. Then I look at her, it's me. Oh, so sorry. Okay, carry on. 哎呀，哎，人有错手，人有什么？人马有尸体，人有错手是吗？We sometimes got this problem 嘛，对啊 ，we're not 100%. Okay, carry on. Last
Why
part.
is this 28 marks?
Why so long, huh? Okay, carry on. Last paragraph.
In conclusion, I think we are living in a good yet chaotic society with a very good quality of life, so we must treasure it and do not take it for granted. The end. ID.
我跟你讲，你不要跟怡博讲哦，明宇 ，OK， 我在这边偷偷跟你讲啊 ，OK，don't let 怡博听到哦 ，OK，you know I give him 28 marks. I read until so nice 啊 ，he give me this kind of conclusion like that， 就像好像我去他的餐馆吃饭呢，吃到很好哦，等我等我的甜品来哦，他甜品是一杯白开水哎 ，How I feel? Of course I give him poor service tax, poor service 啦。I thought got ice cream, got gelato ice cream， 他给我一杯白开水。
你们 order 吗？
我 order 了 I thought it's part of the package
and then it's like, oh, sorry,
老
we
师，
don't
那
have
是你
any
自
more
己的
ice
那个
cream.
problem 吗？老师，你没看清楚吗？
对啊，
Please
老师，
I
你
cannot
我们
make it.
Usually these
我
should
们
be
在 food and
ordered.
consumer education 学哦 as a consumer， 你要先懂你在叫什么。
对啊，
对，你在讲我啊。
对
Sure, 白开水 is better than like ice cream. It's good
Yeah.
for older people.
And also, if you didn't order, they are being very nice to give you 1 cup of water for free.
Yes.
Oh yeah, now plain water must pay, right? 一凡
Yeah.
在笑我了，老师你真是一个贪小便宜的，你也真是吝啬鬼，一毛不拔啊 ！1 cup of water so cannot pay 啊，我就是这样的咯。
铁公鸡。
No 啊，
我就是对我就是
，Kopitiam
你不懂咩？
1
我
cup
就是
ice
公
water
鸡
is
吗
50 cents.
？I born in the year of rooster， so I'm 铁公鸡吗？只是那个公鸡头发比较少一点而已。OK， 不要笑。OK。Now, joke aside, guys, serious. I think this essay actually I should give more than marks. Meaning you are very, very alert on this. Thank you so much. Okay, you can take over Liang Ning to torture me already. Ask. Okay.
Wait,
actually,
am I?
Yes, I like that. It's topic Liang Ning. Hey, what happened to Hao Xian that day? Did we say something to make him get out of the group chat so fast? No, right? I hope he's not angry with us or anything. Because that day he was very quiet. Usually end of the lesson, he will do this, right? Roblox, right? Roblox, right? Then suddenly, when we end the lesson on Friday, I didn't hear him and he just get out. It was like a bit weird. Anyway, the reason is
No,
because
it's a bit annoying though.
to you lah.
And guys, please stop drawing the bird.
Okay.
Wait, is that even a bird?
Ibo. Listen, if you're going to have this kind of conclusion like that, you will always bring it down the marks. It's just like you're doing everything very well until the conclusion is like you're very wishy-washy. It's like quickly rush it off. 寥寥无几是吗？还是什么？随随便便 just finish up the ending, not nice. My advice is if you can later on you enhance it your conclusions. Okay, right. Let's move on to the next one. I have 2 here. So who's done? Ifan, let's go. Ifan, by the way, before you start this, don't test me on this one. Okay, talking about sleep. Okay, reason why 以前你的 Uncle Raymond 我是卖床单的，我卖床，不是那个 ship 那个 bed mattress 的所以我知道 about sleeping is very, very important, especially you and me. Let's go. How is lifestyle in your society different from the past? Ifan, there are?
There are a lot of differences from the past till now. However, I think the main thing that is different from the past is the sleeping time.
Or you can put that is a sleeping pattern. Okay, carry on.
In the past, people always slept early and woke up early. This is very good to our health and well-being. However, today the society is in a different band game.
Different ball games. Sorry. 对不起，我的字太美了，我是医生的 handwriting 对不起。Okay, carry on. Sorry, stop here. I remember one of the essay few years ago when one of my ex-student wrote this and he wrote something like what Yifan 你说以前的人很早睡早起身体好 right？ 然后他们讲对因为他们那时候没有 gadgets 嘛，没有 iPhone， 没有 Wi-Fi， don't have this, that's why they got nothing to do. Then one of them say, yeah, but 他们可以赏月啊。There got one boy so smart. You look at the moon, it's only the first day and the 15th day of the month. So they don't know what you mean by first day. 初一十五才可以看到月亮，对吗？ So they were like, no, you see, this is quite a bit of the students who don't understand the geography things. All right, so from there I can tell, okay, from the students, not how feeling, it's actually those Singaporean students who born in Singapore, like myself. Okay, 井底之蛙. So it's a different ball games. Okay, carry on. Why suddenly stop? Why suddenly?
Let go.
Yeah, what happened? Oh, somebody had my laptop. Okay,
Teacher, I think someone used the annotate and then use the box and then cover the whole screen.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, carry on.
Now most
Wait, sorry, Ifan, sorry, I'm so sorry. Not your fault. Just now talking about something cover. It's the same thing when Uncle Raymond's or any teacher in the classroom teaching. There will be some student don't pay attention, throwing things, and end up got student injured. Then police case come, principal come, parents complain. Why you this teacher? When you teach, you cannot pay attention and look after the kids. To me, a teacher only got one pair of eyes. Okay, I've seen this in my ex-colleague. People complain my ex-colleague who never take care of the kids. It's the same thing online. Okay, even I stop you're not drawing. I'd rather you to do something here on the screen than at the side of it, you're using your handphones, playing with another laptop or doing something else. Okay, we cannot stop anyone, not only you. When I'm doing course at time, I really 100%. If I cannot concentrate, I will close the camera. I will lie down. So suddenly, last week, my lecturer was saying, "Hey Raymond, how come you off your camera? Most of the time you don't off. Then I on back the camera. Sorry, sir, I'm sleeping. So I don't want to disturb because I literally knocked down. Then until I cannot take it, I stand up, I walk around. So my lecturer asking, Raymond, are you okay? Why are you walking here and there? My lesson very boring. Say, no, I just feel very sleepy and tired. So it's the same thing, okay? Like, no, if you guys want to do something, it's fine. Because we have to understand it's all about your responsibility, okay? So as when I say the word serious means I got important announcements, so then you all pay attention. Okay, even my classmates also, some of them mute. Do you know what? Some of the classmates was listening while driving. No, can you imagine? Put the you know how I know? Because the camera showed the rooftop of the car and then the steering wheel. Some was driving, then some of them even walking, doing like social distancing or what, doing work. Sorry, Raymond. Just now, what did the lecturer say? I was talking, busy, multitasking. Okay, as long there is learning take place, it's very important. I just want to make clear to all of you, okay? All right, carry on, Ifan. Now,
most of the people become like ours, especially the teenagers. Furthermore, I had found out the reason why teenagers tend to sleep late due to online gaming.
I would prefer you, I forgot to add this, you write down somewhere, you say, I found out why the reasons that tends to sleep. There are a few valid reasons. 有几个因素，有几个原因，记住啊。Carry on, take away please, thank you.
It is because
Adolescent
is a period of increasing individuation and separation from the parents, so teenagers' ability to stay awake later than their parents could be a biological manifestation.
Very close. It's pronounced, 记住，你 MAN 是 man 对吗？ NI 是 knee right？ FEST 是 fast。So TA 是他 right？ 是 TION。So it's manifestation。那你把那个 MANIFES 拿 FE 拿掉，就是后面就是 station 对吗？那个总站对吗？ So 你就读 manifest。Okay， 那个 S 也是 share 一起 ，so it's manifestations, biological manifestations of that process. However, I think there are also other reasons like being attracted by electrical devices or even to keep up to the trend. You know what is trend, right? 潮流，记住 By the way, I know all of you are going to argue with me this. Adolescent is from 13 years old to 20 years old. Some will say, no, it should be 13 years old to 18 years old is teenager. Adolescent is another age. So adolescent is a very wide range of age group. Okay, so it's not wrong to put this because not just adolescents. In fact, once you have a gadget, good luck to you. You will tend to have the pictures that are drawn on your left-hand side of the picture with a lot of square and triangles. Seriously, you are drawing the right things because Ming Yang, whoever drew this one just now. No, don't take away lah. I'm serious. I'm talking now. You take away. You're very rude there. Put back. I want to show you. No, 不见了，你看啦。I want to talk about it. You all take away. Because that picture just now you see that one. 不要笑啊 serious 啊。Sometimes in life you're like boxing yourself in the four corners. You don't know what to do. I prefer the square into a circle now. Circle. I got magic one, you see. I say circle, you change to circle. Circle. 鸡蛋糕丢脸。我讲 circle 就是把那个 square 拿掉啦。你放 circle 在里面做什么？对，谢谢啊。Lima, thank you. I like this big circle. Seriously, it's going round and round. Okay, take away already. Thank you. 你懂爱丹会 lock in 看的哈，他的妈咪看到这样啊，等一下他妈咪，等一下看到这样就完蛋了。OK， 于凡
Guys, can you stop?
They will stop lah. Don't worry. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, carry on.
However, staying up late is not good for our health. It will lead you to wake up late and change your biological clock.
记住啊，不是 living clock， 是 biological clock， 就是你的身体的状况。Okay, it's not the living clock. The living clock and the biological clock is different. Okay.
不是状况。
好，状况，把你的状况给影响到你的睡眠。耶，睡眠好，很好，开始。
In fact, not getting enough sleep can lower your drive.
Lower your what? Sorry, lower your drive, your motivations, your concentration. Sorry, I forgot. Lower your concentration. Okay, weaken your immune system. Carry on, causing. Lower your sex drive. Oh yeah, thanks, man, bro. Whoever put that, I don't think you put that right. Okay, carry on. Hey, it's not wrong, no. It's not wrong to put sex drive, no. Seriously, no. You 不要笑哈. Seriously, I just now Yibo. Where are you, Yibo? You gone already, Yibo? Yibo, remember just now I told you, right? The father stopped letting son to play game, right? Correct now. After 3 months, the son did not play game. The father inside the drawer found out what? Found what?
A condom.
Yeah, found a condom inside the room in the drawer. My goodness. 你要咩? Okay, this is a true story, not anything else say. So it's nothing wrong to increase your, okay, carry on. Cause thinking issues and lead to weight gain. This one is subjective. Yifan. Some people, because they cannot sleep,就像 Uncle Raymond 3更半夜就吃宵夜，吃，越来越肥，越可爱，就像好像小叮当的朋友小 Raymond， 肥胖 QQ 那怎么办？要跑的时候抓贼抓不到，贼就笑着，那个胖子，那胖警察跑不中。Okay, never mind. When you don't get enough sleep, you may increase your risk of certain cancer, diabetes, and even car accident. That is very true. Copy down this sentence, Yifan. Very good point. There are many cases for people who stay up late and affect their health.
But sure, what if you don't drive?
You will get knocked down by a car, and sometimes you might be like in the MRT. Do you know in Europe, people, you know, our country, because we got this what it calls this blocking, what you call these things, to prevent people from falling down from the MRT track. What is called that? This thing called the real protect. In US, in other countries, they don't have. There's some people you stand there until so tired they fell into the real track. It's very dangerous. So good questions, Liao Ning. Yes, sad to say. Okay, because when I was working in one of the big companies many years ago, before I was a teacher, I sell mattress. And one of the mattress, Yifan, you'll be surprised, is $30,000. $30,000. A mattress can sell $10,000. And it made in Japan and Belgium. Okay, and the pillow is about a few $100 because the posture, the control. Yes, because you see, our body system, we need to spend at least 8 hours sleep, and that is the only
is there such thing as automatic in mattress?
Yeah, those things up and down, but it's the mattress itself. The pocketed spring coil is very important because of the contour of your spinal cord, your spine is very important. So do you realize in China last time, the Qing dynasty, they have this very hard pillow, right? You know the hard pillow when you sleep.
Wait, hard pillow as in it's made of stone or what?
Wood, no, they're very kind of wood, 对吗？没有 wood 对吗？医生？
Yeah，
特别的那种
木头的，
不是那种烂木的，好的木。
for
sleeping，
for
是那个就睡觉的。
对，
给地位高一点的人是实木，然后外面可能包一层棉花之类的，然后 for 平民啊，就是一些杂草、稻草之类的。
So you see, you see in China we already developed this kind of sleeping pattern, the sleeping posture. So when you are writing this, Ivan, you recall back the historical. You know, I like history things. So I think of the pillow that those our ancestors sleep, and those people who do not have the luxurious to buy the good mattress sleeping. Okay, so I will skip all these things according to the information. All this one I skip. Okay, so I don't want to talk about this one so much. So then see me below. All these things is good. So we say you must have different age group have different patterns. So Yifan, it's best that you summarize this instead of putting like that. Remember, don't do this in exam hall. Okay, in exam paper, do not do this. Okay, you for here is okay. So carry on the last. Is it last paragraph? Let's go. Last paragraph.
Some people say that people that stay late are more intelligent than those who do not. However,
我在指我自己，因为我很晚睡觉，所以我很 intelligent， 我很聪明。那你说马不吃脸馋了，猪八戒照镜子。sorry， 我公鸡照镜子，头发长长很漂亮。笑什么一波？你不是很晚睡觉的咩？
我没听懂。
Okay. However,
I think this is fake. If we do not have enough sleep, we will feel stressed and sleepy during daytime, and we do not have strength to focus on our work.
Copy this down. Beautiful sentences. Copy it down. Sleep is important to us. I hope everyone can have a good quality of sleep, so everyone can be healthy. Therefore, I strongly believe that the lifestyle depends the amount of sleep, the amount of the quality of the mattress that you sleep on, and the pillow that you have, and also the environment that you sleep. No, seriously, the environment is very important. If you are staying in a very crampy room, I brought my students to an old folks home, and once to, you know, 那种老人住的公寓嘛。Okay, the moment I go in, I see that, oh my goodness, I tell you, 旁边又很多报纸，又很多a lot of crampy stuff, and everything is everywhere. The arrow leaf left, right, every shooting here and there, and end up the poor old ladies do not have a proper place of sleeping. It will affect her health, her breathing positions. Very sad.
You think that's poor is because you never see my room.
And your is different. Your is you did not handle it properly. You did not maintain it. 每个人都讲，男孩子的房间是真的最乱的。But not true 啊 ，sometimes 女孩子的，你不要跟我点头啊，宇凡，我还没有讲完呢。反正 in fact 啊，女孩子的房间更乱，比男孩子更乱。你懂为什么吗？因为我们男孩子没有 make up， 我们没有 make up， 他们很多 make up 啊。
我们乱只是因为我们不想整理。比如说我的房间乱的大多数都是一些学校的纸啊、书啊什么的。但是女孩没有什么玩具什么的，但女孩子有不同，她们可能会有。化妆品
乱乱的那些
然后还有
好看的
小熊
包包
衣服，对不对？
对，
玩偶。你看，
这里是 English lesson，
是不是
？Okay, it's a lot of toys, a lot of things that is making a whole place so messy, and whole place doesn't look good, and it feels like, you know, it's good to have, like for my rooms last time, I have a lot of notes lying around on my floor, and my mom will start scolding me, but this is the best way I can find my things. Let's go, Mingyang. Okay, Henry.
Wait. To you,
yes.
do you think that for mattress, do you think that is the harder the better, or the softer is the better?
Okay, for your old man that I'm speaking will be good is if the mattress is hard one.
I think for all age,
No. If let's say a young boy, not you, or a young girl who has injury before because of sport, it's good to have a hard mattress because of spine support. But if for you, I think you should take a normal with a bit of cushions.
No,
So
but
there's
can
a
you remove it and try to
contour.
read the rest of the passage?
There's contour, okay? Come. Okay.
硬一点的比较好，睡地板最舒服。
Now, we are not Japan and Korean, so I prefer to sleep on the mattress.
I mean, 睡地板，然后没有铺任何东西，就纯粹地板。
Actually, it's not good, no. Sleeping on the floor is not very good.
But I like it.
Yeah. Okay. Ming Yu,
there used to be a treatment, right, for those people who have spine problems.
Yes, it's true. But then again, it all depends. You must go to the mattress there, get the consultant. Like last time, we have consultant to tell you that sleep. Don't got this computerized one, very cool one. They'll tell you just like you buy shoe, right? They'll have these things. Okay, serious takeaway. What is scarcity? Ming Yang, carry on. Can you read to the class? Takeaway, please. Ming Yang, are you there?
Yes.
Yes. Can you read to the class, please? What is scarcity in simple words? This is sorry, this month's topic is these 4 topics. Okay, Ipo, take away, don't mind. This one is very serious one. Go.
In economics, scarcity is the result of people having unlimited wants and needs, or always wanting something new, and having limited resources. Limited resources means that there are never enough resources or materials to satisfy or fulfill the wants and needs that every person has.
That's how I was mentioned. Thank you, sir. Your reading is good. I was mentioned, Mommy's Mother's Days are coming on the 2nd week of May. Are you going to write a card to your mommy? So no, the love for mommy is always very scarce in my opinion, because we have only one. I say already, don't take away, don't take away, please. I'm reading the class because these 4 topics, in fact, is very important because of the examination is around the corner. And because time is like scarcity, we can't turn back the clock. We can't allow ourselves to waste the time's unproductivity. Okay, it's just like in this story I'm just sharing. I think last week I shared, right, about this boy was taking a train with the dad. Remember I told you about this story? Did I tell you?
I think you did.
Okay, then halfway through, when this young man look up from the train and start shouting, "Dad, look, it's tree, it's flowers."
Oh yeah, you did tell us that.
Right.
Well, you said yesterday.
Well, I think the Friday's class. So this group of people may not hear that. Then the behind the couple was very annoyed. And he said, one more time, if this boy could start shouting, I'm going to tell the father. And this time the boy shouted again and say, "Look, mountains, flowers, river, wow." Until the couple behind was so annoyed and asked the father, say, "Sir, I think your son got some problem. Maybe you need to bring your son to the hospital and check out." And the father turned around and said to the couple, say, "Yes, indeed, my son just came out from the hospital. After 20 years later, the doctor say that he's able to see the world." Okay, so sometime in life, we don't judge others. Scarcities like Singapore is limited land. The only things we have here is the brain power. That is why Singapore needs foreigners, experts to come into Singapore. Uncle Raymond never been xenophobia. I never anti-foreigners. I encourage. In fact, your history already stated Sir Stamford Raffles at that time already asked William Farquhar to bring a lot of people to come to Singapore to invest. Okay, so yes, we can't even turn back the physical clock, to be honest. You cannot ever be 100%. Okay, so scarcity is what we are talking about in geography, in the amount of the resources, but time is also scarcity. Ladies and gentlemen, Harry, please, what exactly is procrastination? Harry?
Procrastination is the act of delaying or postponing a task or set of tasks. So whether you refer to it as procrastination or acrasia,
Yeah, I know. Acacia?
um, well, occasionally transliterated as
Okay,
acrasia or
acclimatized as accuracies or accuracy is described. Carry on.
is described as a lack of self-control or the state of acting against one's better judgment, or something else. It is the force that prevents you from following through on what you are set up to do.
I purposely choose this for you, Harry. It's not to disturb you or torture you, because I know your pronunciation is good, but I know how frustrated we are. I the same. I tell you what, if I have a chance, I will give you one of the most difficult oral that you will ever read in your whole entire life. And when you start to read, you must be non-stop. I did it twice, okay? And I nearly give up. There's one poem, very hard to read. Okay, it's very interesting. Sorry, Liang Ning. What do you say something?
About the procrastination, right? Teacher show us a TED talk about the procrastination and the person talking about procrastination always procrastinates, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's not very good things, huh? You don't do that later. Okay, so thank you so much for procrastinating. Yeah, Yibo, you want to say something? No, right? Okay, let's move on. You sure? Hey, wait. Today's supposed to have Tian Xiang inside, right? I think Tian Xiang is not in. Tian Xiang is supposed to be inside, right, Yibo? Is there a Tian Xiang, right? Okay, never mind. Yishu?
Okay. Okay.
Let's go. Yeah, what is inertia?
Sorry?
What is, 不用紧，不用紧，慢慢来，慢慢来。What is inertia in simple words?
What is inertia in simple words? Inertia is a resistance of the object to any change in its motion, including a change in direction. An object will stay still or keep moving at the same speed and in a straight line, unless it is acted upon by an external unbalanced force.
Just now somebody, thank you, Yishu. Somebody typed in this science, right? Who is the one who typed science? You're right. Exactly, it's about science, the moving object and non-moving object. It's like, but be it the potential kinetic forces, energy, okay, or potential stored energy, whatever. So my question to you, yes, thanks, Mingyang. Yes, it's about science. My question is, I got student ask, is procrastination come first or inertia come first, or inertia come first or procrastination come first? I always believe you can choose. Procrastination means to do or not to do it, like what Liang Ning was saying, right? Liang Ning, some of your teachers saying this guy was talking about these procrastinations. It's like talking about characters. You procrastinate without doing anything. In what we call in Chinese, maybe you should correct me. To me, like procrastination is like, to me, it's like 守株待兔. You sit there and you don't want to do nothing. You're not taking any action. That's what is inertia. So inertia means 你动不动就不是不要动，你动也不动。Procrastination, 你想动，你想要做， you want to do something, you want to make actions to be alive towards what you want to do, but unfortunately you start to listen to other hey, you sure no, you want to do this, man? You want to start a business, you already feel time already, still want to do this business, man? No good lah, I think you go and work lah. Then you procrastinate. Then when you go into the job, then you want to do, and then you say, should I do this now? Should I wait for my boss directions, or should I take my initiative now? This is where Mingy, your last one, go. Failure.
Sorry, sir. I haven't eaten my lunch yet, and can I eat it
Yes,
now?
eat lah. You want to go toilet, but make sure when you go toilet, don't on your camera can already. Don't worry. Eat, don't worry. Don't laugh, Yifan. Because the trainer told me, that's one trainee, go toilet, also bring the handphone there, and then suddenly you never switch off. The trainer says, excuse me, can you please off your camera when you are doing your business? Okay, carry on. Don't worry, are you sure? A hungry man is an angry man. Mingy, go. Failure? Mingy, can you read? Mingy, if not, Mingyang, let's go. Don't waste time. Mingyang.
Failure is a lack of success in doing or achieving something, especially in relation to a particular activity. If you say that someone is a failure, you mean that they have not succeeded in a particular activity or that they are unsuccessful at everything they do.
Thank you, sir. Very good. No, two of you, Harry and yourself, Mingyang. But the rest not saying you're no good, nah? Okay, you're all good. But I like the kind of tones and listening them show. Now, guys, listen. In this month topics, the 4 topics here is very relevant to what we are going to do. Especially most of you will be taking your mid-year exam. Not having said that this mid-year exam, but you're going to have WA and then your final year exam, and you move on from Set 1 to Set 2, Set 2 to Set 3, and so on and so forth. If you procrastinate or inertia is how you put 绝对吗? Okay, it like means you're not doing anything to yourself, you're not doing justice. The more you procrastinate, what Liang Ning say, the picture, I think I heard something about this story before, I can't remember. If you're not taking actions and you delay your actions and you postponing it and thinking that, 你知道吗? Got this word, they say 今天的事今天毕，今天做. Today's thing complete by today, right? Right, how you put it. So what it is that if you were to start worrying that if you do something you have failure, then forever you will fail. Yes, correct. 今天是今天毕, right? Now you realize that our Chinese, in fact, is so useful that we can kind of groom a person. Now, this is the one, ladies and gentlemen. This is your essay. Okay, you realize, let me read the, okay, there are 6 of you, right? Harry, read the first one. Okay, I give you a number. Harry, the first one. Liang Ning, second one. Third one will be Yishu. If you don't mind, if you are eating, it's okay. Then 4th one will be Ming Yang. 5th one will be Yu Fan. 6th one will be Yibo. Go. Harry?
I read the first one.
Yes, and then you must read the MBA.
What? How to write about my biggest failure MBA question.
Next.
Should I really learn to fail in life? University question.
Who's the third one?
Failure is good for success.
Thank you. Next one.
Failure is a better teacher than success. IP level question.
Failure is a necessary step to success. What are your views?
O-level questions. Yibo?
Failure to succeed is part of my life in a secondary school. NA question.
Okay, no more writing. This one is very, very serious. Please put your ear and listen carefully. Okay. No, don't worry, Ming Yang. Don't need to apologize. Okay, we are not here to apologize. Just say, uncle, pass, then I pass. So sometimes if I wait for 10 seconds, I believe there must be due to you're not around, you're doing something, you're lagging. So if you don't mind, if after 10 seconds, if none of you respond, I'll move to the next person, not because I'm angry of you. Okay, so I don't want to waste too much time on that. Okay, now listen, this is very important. This essay, I repeat myself, this essay has done last year by all my Set 4 students and as well as other level. I want you to choose one of the questions. Now, this is where the question there tells you, you know what's MBA, right? It stands for Master or Bachelor's of Administration. That means after degree is Master. That's what I'm doing now, okay? And university's degree, of course, is 大学. A level 就是高中, IP, you know, O level, you know, and NA. So I leave it to you. Doesn't mean example, you read the last one, then later you decide to do the last one. Doesn't mean that you're doing NA questions, you're subs. Not these, I'm telling you, these are the questions. I really took me a few days to find out these few questions to see how my student writes. At the same time, this essay, listen carefully, is supposed to write 500 words. Okay, but I give you a discount of 150 words. But if you insist that you want to write a 500 words essay for this one, go ahead, be my guest and write it. Because so define what is failure based on your understanding in your life. What kind of failures? Then what are the factors that contribute to the failures? And ultimately, your failures then into the unlimited success. How you taste success, how are you hunger for success, and how you study your success. Remember, study stands for simply to understand deeply yourself. Now, remember, these 6 questions is very truly is happening. And it also happened in one of my course of study. Okay, how to write about my biggest failures. That means this is a master degree essay. Expect with evidence. In fact, all of one question 1 to 6 must have all the evidence to prove, to show why failures becomes something part and parcel of your life, and use the SMART. Where is the settings and who is the main characters that have the failures? What kind of atmosphere when you face failure? When you face failure that time, how was the rhythm go on? Do you tend to commit suicide? And very open to you. A few years ago, I told you before, maybe I have a tendency to commit suicide. I really want to commit suicide. Seriously. Thinking of it, a lot of things, but thank God I didn't, because there's some failure in my life. Everybody got ups and downs. I want you to write, if you dare to, if you're okay to share your personal experience in this essay, by all means, for me to mark. But on the second thoughts, if you think, Uncle, I only share with you, but I do not want to share with the class, can I have the respect for that? I will have your full respect and I will not share. Okay? So now failures, why of all April you talk about failure? It's like pour cold water on me and it's like pour 冷水. The reason of doing that is because if you don't know about the meanings of failures, how are we going to know the couple of months ahead of your life? Okay, I know some of you are only 13 and 14 years old. I got students who 16 years old, okay, wrote to me this kind of questions, and it was very touching. Okay, so how are you going to write these failures? Because you realize failures also involve your procrastination, inertia, and failures because you have no time to turn back the clock. Your time is scarce, the resources is scarce. 青春不可以买回来的. You cannot buy back your youth. How can this essay motivate you to be much stronger, superb, sensational, and smooth sailing in your life so that you will not disappoint your future life and your future career, and the most important things, your surname and your parents? What failures means to you? Failure, is it something that you want to avoid? You can't. I'm giving you a lot of hints already. All right. So when you write about this, sorry, don't write anything on that now because I'm very serious. Don't mind. Don't write anything. Thank you very much. So I want you to feel the kind of emotion when you write this essay. I want you to feel that, is it only you? You can give example to maybe your parents share failures about their life with you. So I got one student. Failure is not just I'm facing. My dad has been failing in his life. He's a gambler. Okay, he's a alcoholic. Okay, he found a lot of jobs, but unfortunately he can't find any jobs. Does that mean it's failure? But finally, when he started to taste the success, he began to get sick. And he told me, son, in life, okay, you only live once. So take this seriously. And that's where your FISPOP. By now, you should know what I mean by this. Okay, maybe for Ming Yang, you do not know. It's called FISPOP. The fables of the story, what the father had told the son about how he went through a lot of failures. And he didn't want his son to repeat that kind of mistake and failure that he faced. He wanted to cut short the failure so that his son can be more successful. I think your parents and I have went through a lot of failures. And we want you guys to avoid as many failures in your life. Write an essay that is, no. Facebook. Okay, somebody, Liang Ning, you can type inside while I'm talking, okay? It stands for what? It's called fables, idioms, similes, places, occupation, and proverbs. Somebody type and give Ming Yang about it. I want to continue my train of thoughts. So when you write these failures, put something in it, because I'm telling you this, if you're able to write this essay so well, that you will motivate yourself to be more matured when you start to write argumentative essay, explanatory essay, and discursive essay. Okay, get it? So S stands for similes. All right. So you need to add it in. Just like failure is something like in order to taste success, what you mean? I'm on cloud nine after many failures. I was as happy as a lark. Yeah, No, it's not metaphor. That Facebook is actually like metaphor and personification already. Okay, so get it now, guys. Take note. So if you cannot have this, use your Chinese, your Mandarin, okay, to write in a, this one, it can be two. I got these students, can I write both or not? And one of them is, 你觉得 there's this 作文, I think one of my students was saying that, 你觉得失败是成功之母，对吗？医师有这句话是吗？失败是成功之母，对吗？有哦。
对
啊，他这个作文就是这样子，他写说，你认为失败是成功之母，你认可这个题目吗？还是这个title吗 ？Something like that. Okay, do you think failure is of all mothers? Do you agree to this statement? Something like that. So 他写说，对，我觉得是失败是成功之母，因为在失败当中，我们是受许到不同的方式。在 through these failures, I learn and cherish the loved one beside us. Okay, something like that. Okay.
Only through failure, people can learn and succeed.
Huh? Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, you're breaking away.
I mean, like, to me, only through failure, people can grow and learn and finally succeed.
I see.
In history, most of the things that is inventions that are famous is because they fail of time.
Yeah, you see,
if
like
there's something that is invented or discovered without any failure, without any trouble, then it won't be remembered, right?
对，你说的很有道理。Okay, you know who is Su Dongbo? You know who is Li Bai? All these famous people in the China history. You know who is Hua Tuo? Okay, all these people are famous people. All these famous people. The leader, I call it. Okay, went through a lot of failures, and I think it's appropriate for this month to talk about failures here because I'd rather you to fail 失败 earlier than later, 对吗？不要等一下已经先苦后甜。You taste the bitterness, then sweetness later. 不是 the other way round. It's not the other way round. So it's good to have the 苦尽甘来，对吗？ You enjoy the success through a lot of ups and downs, through a lot of obstacles, through a lot of arguments, you know, things like that. So all these I really talk to you. I'm just giving you a lecture. And if you are paying attention to all my words, you can use all these words to form into your essay, to form into part of your essay, and then you add in on. So when you write failures, can you guys be honest to yourself? Choose 10 keywords that will affect you about failure. One of them is my family life, my career, okay, my relationships, my friendship, and I just realized everything I got failures except my study. Is it a good thing or not? Actually, it's not a good thing, because when I come to study, I don't have much failures in life. Seriously, 我是一帆风顺的 very smooth in study, which is no good. After I think of it, it's no good. I need to fail in certain ways. Meaning I need to fail the touch with the examination. And most of the time when I go to exam, I love exam. So I got already this mentality. When I go to the exam hall, I always tell myself, 东方不败, I will never fail one. I cannot fail in exam. I must go in, die must pass. Just like the Japanese, the kamikaze. The go means die one. Will never turn back. This is a mentality. Okay, so when you have failure means you want to try. You do not give your, sorry guys, I learned from my lecturer, you don't give 100%. You give 200%. 100% to yourself and the other 100% to the project, the product, or to the person. So it's 200%. Okay, it's not 100%. All right, so take note of that. So guys, this is the topics that I want you to share, want you to do. Okay, just in case, Ming Yang, this is the things called SMART. Okay, so every story itself will have this SMART, setting, main character, atmosphere, rhythms, and the title. Okay, don't send any virus JPEG stuff or don't mind, thank you. So you can just talk to each other, but don't send all those funny pictures. Okay, you'll get myself out of job soon. If my boss say I'm not serious on that. So remember, Ming Yang, this is the setting, main character, atmosphere, rhythm, and title. This is how we work. And then think about it. Which question? Just a quick one. Can I just go through quickly? Harry, which one will you choose? Maybe you can change along the way. Okay, just a quick one. Harry, which one will you choose? 1 to 6.
I guess 1.
Very good. I was right to make you to choose 1. Okay, very good. My guts feel, seriously, my guts feel I thought you would choose 1.
Can I choose 1 also?
Yes, please. Make yourself a challenge. It doesn't mean people choose 6. You're lousy, choose any question. No, I'm just telling you, you see, failure can be break into different ways in life. I purposely put this. I got one student, Uncle Raymond, are you discriminating people like me, NA? I got one student, last year he's an NT student. You know what's NT, right, Yang Li?
One seems like the easiest question to me.
Okay, wait, Ming Yang. Yang Li, you know it's NT, right?
Normal tech.
Who
doesn't?
No, some people really never heard before, to be honest. Even Spectra School, you know Spectra School? Okay, never heard before of Spectra School. Those are people who cannot make it PSLE. No, Spectra, no. Spectra's people are people who can't even pass PSLE well. I heard they go to Set 5. It's not even NT. Some even look down on them, very sad. This is how the system works here, them stupid. Sorry. I find it's like go and current. Yeah, normal tech student.
But I heard that PSLE fail already can retest next year.
Twice. Some of them fail twice. Then finally they go to Spectra School. If I'm not wrong, because I heard, okay, you all can Google it. So I don't care whether you're Spectra School or Pathlight School or Northlight School or what school. To me, every student is unique. Okay, so行行出状元，各有千秋. Everyone have their own strength. I don't care who you are. As long you must have an A grade towards your parents. So Mingyi, you think number 1 is easier to you, right? Yes. Okay, so do 1. Okay, let's quick one now. So Mingyi, you also do number 1, is it?
So what do they mean by how to write about my biggest failure? So what am I supposed to write about for the first question?
Very good. This one I will not tell you. To be honest, it's not the purpose is I will not tell any of the students. If you choose number 3, number 4, I'm not going to tell you how you're going to write. Okay, but after you wrote the essay, then I will go through with you. Don't mind, good questions. I will not tell you how to write. Get it now? Okay, but I only can tell you, you can use the SMART.
I think I got number 2.
Okay, thank you, Mingyi. Then you can use the FISPOP, FISPOP, and then add some of your vocab words. Okay, you sure which one?
What?
Which question?
Just now I got a bit.
Huh?
Just now I didn't.
Which question will you choose? Which question?
What has been chosen?
你 choose 没有？你可以不用管别人出什么，你 choose 什么 ？Which one？ 于凡 Number 5. 于凡 choose number 5. Okay. How about 明阳？等一下于是等一下。
4.
Okay, choose number 4. Okay. You can change. Okay.
Me 5.
5. Ming Yang, which question?
I'm undecisive.
No mind, just a quick one.
5.
Okay, thank you. Yibo?
I don't know.
No. Don't. I told you in my class got no IDK one.
Any question?
No. Quick one.
我 choose 了那个最
Yibo? You can change later, never mind. Just a quick one.
4.
Okay, number 4. Okay. So failure is a better teacher than success. So it's like something like 失败是成功之母, something like kind of questions. Okay. How to write about the biggest failure? I can give you a hint, Liang Ning. That means out of so many failures, which failures have groomed you and changed your life? Get it? A turning point, right? Okay. All right. So those of you that choose, you want to change, by all means, you change it. So this will be your homework. When are you going to hand it to me? Seriously, by end of this month. So you got a lot of time to think by end of this month.
How many words again?
Sorry again?
How many words?
350, but my ideally will be 500 words. Harry, if you are doing number 1, This is an MBA questions. It's 10,000 words. Okay.
Around 3 pages.
I leave it to you. But don't write one paragraph only. Not like just now someone read the whole thing, only everything one paragraph. Start with YIK one.
Very good one.
So
Okay, just kidding, just
is
kidding.
NBA question harder than university question?
Of course. Definitely.
Of course.
Definitely 10 times. You have to do a lot of research because after the MBA will be doctorate. Okay, so doctorates will be about the doctorate question will ask only one word. The title 是这样啊 failure. 然后你去写，那就是给你 failure.
I heard my primary school teacher, which is math teacher, he told me that his university question is why is 1 + 1 = 2.
Yes.
Then
he was right.
Then 5,000 words.
Yes. And it's 12 or 13 pages. He's absolutely right, because one of my student, my student who just graduated from NTU, top distinction in math, he told me this. I don't believe until he showed me, and he's an autistic boy. Okay, and guess what? After he graduated, he can't find a job because he is an autistic. Very sad, huh? Distinction in math, okay. But what happens? I asked him to teach some of my students, including my younger son. And now he's working in one of the programming job. Okay, so yes, your teacher was right. 12 pages, 1 + 1, 5,000 words. He's not wrong. So actually, now you understand. My lesson is to prepare you for higher learning. So next week, we're going to do formal and informal email. And third week, Liang remind me, hopefully next week, we're going to start to write a poem to your mother. Okay, for Mother's Day.
I thought that's English, not literature.
Same one. English and literature is the same. It's also creative writings. Okay. So for Set 1 student for Friday class, also remind me, Liang Ning next Friday. Oh, Liang Ning, Tian Xiang supposed to be in this class, right? You and Tian Xiang, right? Yeah, huh?
Yes.
Okay, just in case, last Friday I forgot to tell all of you. On the 9th of next Friday, Uncle Raymond may be late now, because I will be at Tuas Link. I end at 6 o'clock. Hopefully, I can reach home by 7:30. So in case late, my colleague will tell you the lesson will start at 8:30. Okay, so just in case, okay, if you have the contact with your friends, just tell them. Okay, all right. So, guys, I will stop sharing here. I got a lesson to go on 3 o'clock. So any questions before I go off? Next lesson will be formal and informal email. Okay, and then
I'm kind of late for that because I'm having my exam this next week.
Sunday, is it?
Yep.
Okay. So the email, and then get to know how to write an email and formal and informal emails. Okay, I already prepare a lot of things, the notes already about 15 pages. So take note of the lesson plan. All right, thank you so much, everybody. Goodbye, everyone. Take care. Okay, have a good week ahead. Yes.
Do your ex-student or your student tell you why is 1 + 1 = 2?
He showed me the paper. I refuse to see. I seen it already. I really want to vomit blood, because 1 + 1 就是2，还要写到12篇，无聊。
Because it's like that.
It's unless it's English, so it's different. Okay, so yep. Okay.
Thanks so much for 1 + 1 = 2. You just know it.
No, because it's a further maths. It's different.
Sure.
If you love math, you understand. Yes.
Do you want to know something?